ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Almighty Fighting Championships number 17. It's been a long time, and we are pleased to be back with a 20-plus fight card. Some amateur title fights, ending with some pro fights for our main event. We start straight away in the amateur lightweight division. Charlie Hodgson fighting out of the red corner, the black and red RDX shorts, taking on Ross Leggott, the Charles Martin martial arts prospect in the black shorts. And I am joined by Trent Baxendine. Trent, first fight in a long time at Almighty Fighting Championships.
It's good to be back, isn't it, Steve? But straight away, one thing I've noticed is that Charlie's come forward and he's claimed the centre of the octagon straight away. Ross now starting to retaliate somewhat, though, so this is already shaping up to be a great fight.
A great fight to open the card as well. Both these young fighters have some experience in the cage, but neither of them have tasted victory yet. So, sixth amateur fight between the pair of them, and both looking for their first win.
Yeah, absolutely. Charlie going to that leg straight away. Oh, and goes up high. Very nice.
Charlie jumped in there, though, and met a short right hand that stopped him for a moment.
Not dissuaded as Charlie by the slight size disadvantage that I think he might be confronted with here, but he's coming forward, he's throwing big shots.
He certainly doesn't seem to be as rangy as his opponent, but as you pointed out, he is the man taking the center of the cage. But now coming forward with Leggott with a nice little combination there, but Hodgson looking composed, patient, and again controlling the center of the cage.
Nice overhand there, though, by Leggott.
And that couple of inches of extra reach it could pay off for him here, because there's not a lot of head movement coming from Hodgson at the moment. It is about the distance as opposed to movement. And again, chopping towards that low leg.
Become such a tool lately in modern day MMA as that leg kick.
Absolutely, and yeah, the calf kick particularly creating waves in the MMA community in the last year.
Hand.
But again, it gets through, but Hodgson just out of range for any real damage, and still looks very composed.
He's got to be careful, though, just leaning back there with his hands down.
Absolutely, and again, punches and bunches, doesn't just work behind one shot, does Ross. He's always throwing two or three. Again, circling to the right. He's got to be careful. He's open for the counter when he comes in sometimes, is Hodgson.
I'd like to see Leggott really set up some of these attacks a little bit more. He seems to be rushing forward in quick bursts. I'd like to see him sort of try and claim an angle initially.
Seems happy with his work, though. Whenever he makes contact, he is
landing that right hand. He is landing it consistently.
Absolutely. It's a competitive first round here.
A great opening fight.
Yeah.
But considering both of these guys don't have a win on their records, I think very high level. They've obviously either both improved since their last fight, or they've been fighting tough opponents.
Well, very, very, very difficult to get an easy fight now in the amateur scene in the UK. These kids that are 17, 18, and if we put them in the cage against some of our, semi-pros back in the day, I think our amateurs today would just be all over them.
I mean, with amateurs like George Staines later on tonight, I couldn't agree more.
Absolutely. Second round here again. We've got Charlie Hodgson in the black and red RDX shorts facing
well done.
Charles Martin MMA's Ross Leggott. Both these young fighters 0-2 in their career, so they do have some cage time between them. And again, we see two different game plans. We have the circling on the outside coming from Leggott, the rangier fighter. And Hodgson is always marching to the middle of the fighting area, trying to control the fighting space. But it's not enough that you hold the center. You have to do something with it. And again, punches and bunches, none landing. But they're going to keep Hodgson from charging in. They're going to keep him honest. And again, Hodgson's so patient, seems so relaxed in there.
Yeah, as you say before, you wouldn't believe that these guys were amateurs 5 years ago. Lovely.
Yeah, combination, start with the hands, ends with the kick, touches the thigh. We're starting to see a little marking up on that left thigh, just above the knee.
I think both guys are starting to find their range a little bit more. They're landing with a bit more conviction than they were in the previous opening round.
I'd like to see Hodgson fight with just maybe just a little more urgency. There's, you know, they're 3-3. Oh, that got through. 3 3-minute rounds, but those seconds tick by really quickly when you're looking for the perfect shot. And again, so methodical. Just walking down his man.
Leggott's leading with that right hand very regularly. You don't see that too often. It's a nice right hand, though. It's very straight, right down the pipe. It's landing often for him.
Yeah, he's using the jab really well as a rangefinder, but also to keep Hodgson from coming in that little bit closer. Again, chopping at that thigh.
Starting to
nice shot to the body there.
Thigh.
That's it. If he starts to bring that guard up high, start working at the body, and it's nice to see.
I think both guys could really benefit from going to the body here. Another solid leg kick.
And Hodgson's like, yep, that's what you've got for me. I'm just going to keep coming forward.
Oh, probably the hardest shot of the fight so far right there.
Yeah, he's not winning on the exchanges on the outside.
If you imagine that Hodgson did win that first round potentially, then this could be one apiece going into the final round.
It could, but it's again very competitive, very close rounds. So straight to the inside, and you hear the corner of Charlie Hodgson telling him it's time to go now. He needs to pick up the volume, they think, a little bit. Could be they also felt that perhaps the more active fighter took that second round.
Yeah, I think they're seeing what we see. Trying to find.
But it is, you know, second verse, third verse, same as the first two. It is Leggott working from the outside, and Hodgson trying to walk him down, holding the center of the cage, but he gets position and then he doesn't do anything with it. It's just kind of mirroring his opponent on the outside.
He's waiting for the perfect opportunity, isn't he? He doesn't want to be countered by that right hand, so he's trying to be patient with it. But in this third and final round, you've really got to start upping the volume. Exciting bit of action there in front of us.
And a nice flurry from Leggott. But again, once he's in the middle of a flurry, he's defending and not able to get the shot off that he's looking for. I'd like to see him take the lead in this, not look to counter, look, and there.
Oh, there we go.
First takedown of the, and into a guillotine.
He doesn't have his hands connected, but it's under the chin. You can finish this with one arm, but it takes a tremendous squeeze.
And right now, all he needs to do is control the position.
And he's let it go. He's let it go.
Good. But look at him trying to bring that guard up nice and high, looking for a triangle.
Throws it up.
And he's got it.
Oh, that's tight.
Can he pull it? Now he's got to reach up to the head.
He's got to change the angle in order to make that tight.
Yeah, he wants to break. He needs to pull his man down. Hold the head, pull him down, and then squeeze.
The underhook with that
right there we go. He's brought him
the angle, that underhook. You'll see he'll go for it again. As soon as he tries to elevate his man, he'll use that underhook on that leg. Excellent
nice pull
work
down on the head.
Excellent work.
I mean, it's some great submission defense from Hodgson at the moment, but he is in trouble here.
I wonder if he regrets taking the fight down to the mat. But he had to mix it up. He had to do something.
He had to do it.
Transition to the armbar potentially.
Maybe, or the mountain triangle if he turns the wrong way. No, just going to use.
Wow, brilliant effort by Charlie Hodgson there.
Oh, Hodgson worked really hard. Got the side, looking to land some shots.
He's got to apply some more top pressure, though.
Absolutely.
He can't let him return to his feet.
And time is not the friend of Charlie Hodgson now. Chipping away at the body. Oh,
lovely. Good scramble to get on top.
Brings you gonna forces his man into side control now. 10 seconds left to go. Leggott's putting a stamp on this round.
Absolutely.
Don't know why he looked to try and go mad with the ground and pound. Should have controlled position there, I think, but I'm not the one in that position.
You know what? The judges are going to have a tough one with that.